viewers. Today we are going to make sambal tofu or Taukah sambal or soya bean sambal. So which is made with red chili sauce with tomatoes and so on. So let's see how it's been made. Without further delay, let's get into the kitchen. To begin with, we will start to heat up the wok. Once the wok is heated, then we will add the next ingredient. The wok is already hot, and now we can add some oil, approximately about 2 to 3 tablespoons, and let the oil heat up, and then after that we will add the next ingredient. As the oil has heated up, and now we can start adding the shallots, which I have already chopped into fine pieces. Now we will add shallots. And now we will add onions. Well, and with that, and we will add a little bit of salt, and we will wait for the onions to get translucent, and then we will add the next ingredients to it. As the onions has become translucent, and now we can add a couple of tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, which I freshly made for this. And we will saute this until the raw smell goes off. And as the raw smell has gone from the ginger and garlic, and now we will add chopped curry leaves of 1 sprig, and we will saute this. Curry leaves adds fragrance and flavors for the sambal as well. At the same time, now we can add cayenne pepper and also Kashmiri red chili powder. They are all each 1 teaspoon, and we will fry this until the oil gets separated. For those who love spicier, you can add more, or you can add less just with paprika. Paprika will not give any heat, but this would be a perfect thing for those who are not a spice lover, and so you can try that on when you are trying in your home. So even the color will change, and we will wait until that moment. Dear viewers, as you can see, the color is changing, but still we need to fry them for a little while until it becomes a little darker in color. So dear viewers, now we will add the tomato ketchup. It's approximately about half a cup to 3/4 cup that we have cooked the chili, onions, ginger garlic, and also the tomato ketchup together, and now we can add tamarind extract, approximately about 1 cup. And give it a stir, and this will thicken, and that's the consistency that we need. And at this point, we can also add the tofu. Ready-made fried tofu that I bought from the store, and it's also been pre-fried, and all I need to do is wash it well, and I boil it with a little bit of salt and turmeric powder, and just to remove if there's any impurities or anything that is not right, we just remove this. So now we can add this tofu together and also give it a quick stir. The sambal sauce looks a little thick, so I'm going to add a little bit of water so that the tofu will absorb all the sambal into it, and as we eat, the sambal flavors will be added to the tofu. So now we will cover this and let it boil until the sauce reduces. So dear viewers, now we will keep this opened. So I closed it for it to start boiling faster. So now I'm just going to leave it open, and I'm going to use a mash cover so that it will not splash outside. And so dear viewers, it's getting there, so we need to boil it for another couple of minutes, and we can add the last ingredient. And dear viewers, now we can add approximately about 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar, or according to your sweetness that you need, and also we will add some raw onions, and we will give it a stir. And our sambal is ready. So we will wait for a little bit, and the raw onions will be like partially cooked, and with that we can have some crunch of the onions, and with this you can also add some fried onions. fried onions. I'm just going to add a little bit, approximately about 2 tablespoons. And now we will give it a quick stir again, and it is ready to be removed. You see, dear viewers, with a thick gravy, we have made up a sambal, a tofu sambal, or a Tofu Sambal, or Taukah Sambal. In my home, we call it as Taukah, because in the region where I come from, everyone calls it as Taukah. In other regions of Malaysia, they call it as tofu. So this is ready now, and it can be transferred into a bowl. And dear viewers, here is our tofu sambal, which is ready, and in a short moment I'm going to show you how I used to enjoy my comfort food here in Canada with you. And today's in my lunch menu, which is rice followed by some ghee on the hot rice, and also I have cucumber, my sambal, and some fried papadum. So this is my lunch menu for today. Thank you. And dear viewers, here is our sambal tofu, which is already been ready, and also you can serve this with our lunch platter or dinner platter, or there's many other ways to do it. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. For those who are new, welcome aboard. For those who are with me, thank you very much for supporting me. So I do not know what am I going to do in my next video, but I'm coming up with something interesting. So with that, I thank everyone once again, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye, and signing off, Friday Friendly Kitchen.